Marilyn, big meeting, 5 minutes.
Sir, 5 minutes? I'm not sure I can get everybody together in 5 minutes.
If anyone can, you can.
Yes, sir.
All right, everybody take a seat. Please also don't mind the film crew. Make sure you don't look into the camera. We're just doing a documentary. So, I'm excited about this meeting. I think you guys know what it's about. We've been planning it for a long time. Can someone tell me what you think it's about?
Is this about King being named president of TPPA?
That's cool and all, but no, it's something much more important. We have got to come up with ideas for this year's State of the City video. Oh, come on, guys. This will be fun. This is really important. How are we going to show what each department has done and accomplished this year? There's been so much we've gotten done. Kayla, what you got?
Well, Mayor, what if the Bryan Fire Department and the police department did a dance-off? You know, we could have police officers challenge the firefighters at new fire station number 2, and we can show how much training they have, both physically and mentally, and showcase both departments.
That's interesting. I have to talk to the chiefs about that. Would it show that the fire department was upgraded to a Class 1 ISO rating, representing superior fire protection? New fire station number 2 was opened, and the department completed the TFCA Best Practices Recognition Program? Well, how do we show that the police department opened the Bryan Police Academy, the first one with 10 recruits, responding to over 70,000 calls this year, or that Part 1 crime was down 19% in 2017, the lowest crime rate in Bryan since at least 1985?
We'll figure out a way to work that into the dance.
Great idea. Love it. But what about parks? What do we do with parks? You know, that's one of the most visited parts of our entire website in Bryan. Ken, you're web savvy. What do you think?
Well, Mayor, you know, I've got this idea about using babies. What if we got a whole bunch of babies out there and put them in Bryan parks, and, you know, we could show also Mount's Library. You know, we got a lot of B-roll footage of kids and babies at Mount's Library and all their programs, and it's kids. I mean, we could use it to help, you know, support and bring in Bryan ISD as well.
Okay, that's pretty good. But where do we get all those kids? And if we do that, how are we gonna make sure that the message gets out that our Parks Department opened the city course at Phillips Event Center and co-hosted the 2018 TAF Games of Texas, generating an estimated $7.7 million for our local economy? I like incorporated Mount's Library, but how do we show that they partnered with the Brazos County Master Gardeners to provide a series of workshops on a variety of topics, or that they're a family place library working to enhance children's pre-literacy skills? And Bryan ISD opened 2 new schools, Stephen F. Austin Middle School and Sul Ross Elementary, while also purchasing land and buildings for expansion of their career and technical education programs, including a whole campus with 110 extra acres.
Well, Mayor, I mean, if you're showing cute internet videos of babies, does any of that other stuff really matter?
It's gonna take a lot of babies.
All right. Christina, what do you have?
You know, I feel like we should do something about the Queen. You know, since it's been restored and there was a big royal wedding in England, I feel like we could tie those 2 ideas together.
That's interesting, but we'll have to work on the fact that the Queen is now open for the first time since the late 1970s after an extensive renovation spearheaded by our own City Council member, Ben Hardiman, with feature films every day of the week except Monday, and it's now just $5. We can't forget to mention that the Queen is also now available for private event rental.
I think that's possible. What do you think, Martin?
In Germany, we don't care about royalty anymore. All we care about is football and automobiles. I suggest we highlight fleet services. Have you ever seen the classic American 1970s movie Car Wash? I love that movie. I think it would be very funny to have the fleet services team out there dancing and washing their vehicles.
No. Why don't you stick to planning and zoning? How would that show that fleet services all of our city vehicles and equipment? And I mean everything, from our fire trucks and patrol cars to our refuse and sewer trucks. They complete 700 work orders to ensure staff are able to respond to citizen concerns and complete their day-to-day tasks. And we certainly don't want to forget to mention that this is all done with just 9 full-time staff.
Is Martin really German? I thought that was just an act.
All right. Jose, I hope you have better ideas.
Well, Mayor, I was thinking about BTU and all the great work they do over there. And you know, Mayor, the #1 reason for power outages is squirrels. We have a puppet squirrel named Burl, and we could show him climbing around on power lines, being near substations, you know, all the things that keep the power on for citizens. It would be a cute way to show how reliable BTU really is, even with squirrels.
That's a great idea. I like squirrels. I manage 6 of them on council every time we have a meeting. But how do we incorporate them into BTU? Well, BTU is only one of 3 power utility companies in Texas to be awarded the American Public Power Association Safety Excellence Award. They oversaw the construction of over 6 miles of new LED streetlights along Boonville Road, improving safety and mobility for motorists, cyclists, and pedestrians. And they partnered with the Texas A&M University system to provide electric service to the new state-of-the-art Rellis campus. The squirrels are usually tearing up our electrical stuff, not helping us with that. I'm not sure it fits in right.
Well, Mayor, I think the squirrel speaks for itself.
Okay. Great idea. Lots of great ideas. All right, guys, let's go make this happen. Come on.
You know, being the mayor, Brian, is the best gig in the world. It's days like these that I'm just so proud of our staff here at the City of Bryan and amazed at all that we do here.
Perfect. Cut. I think that's it.
Those are some crazy ideas. You think we'll actually pull this thing off?
I hope so.
Me too.